Hello, Casual Mystic here. Thought I would do a reading tonight coming out of the full moon eclipse. Shuffle here, call for some angels and guides to give us guidance. Where are you at coming out of this full moon eclipse? All the planets lining up. Where are you at now? Right now we have the Ace of Wands. So wands are about energy, intuition, creativity, spirituality, ambitions, work. Ace is new beginnings. The Ace of Wands is new opportunities, growth, potential, and inspiration. And this is where you are at coming out of this full moon eclipse planetary alignment we just went through. So what do you need to know? What needs to be seen? Judgment. Rebirth. Development. Integration. What do you need to release right now? The Knight of Wands. Energy, passion, adventure. What energy do you need to call into you? The High Priestess. Patience, intuition, the mystery of something. What intentions need to be set? The Ten of Wands. Hard work, responsibility, completion. And what magic will be made? The Eight of Pentacles. Apprenticeship, development. So I think you're in a good place with the Ace of Wands. It's going to provide you, coming through this, you've provided yourself with new opportunities, some kind of growth. A new energy, a new perception, a new way of being. And then with the Judgment, you're developing something from this new energy, this new, and wands are energy. So you're either striving for a new way at work or a new way spiritually of looking at life. And there's going to be a rebirth to it. I think with this, with everything you've gone through, you've planted some kind of seed. Because it's a beginning, a seed. Something fresh, something clean. Something that sparked your inspiration, whether at work, spiritually, intuitively, creativity, in your creativity. And it is coming through. action, the Knight of Wands, passion, energy. So you have a real strive for something new, new opportunity, new growth. And with you wanting to call in, what do you need to call in as the High Priestess? Patience. Everything takes time. If anything is good, it doesn't happen overnight. And the Ten of Wands, where you're setting your intentions, is you're wanting to get to that finish line. You intend to complete this new inspiration, this new insight, this new rebirth, this growth. You've ended a cycle and you're ready to start a new cycle with the 10. I think your burdens are gone of this past cycle. Something's finished, something's recoming. So I think your intention should be to complete this new insight. And it will be what magic will be made. An apprenticeship, a development. This means if you finished a new cycle and you're starting anew, and it's wanting you to come to completion of this new cycle and have patience. It's not going to happen overnight. But I think there's going to be even more development from this. Let's see what the Eight of Pentacles, if we can get more on what this development is. Because I'm seeing development, but I have no idea. Angels and guides, can you give us more information on this development we are seeking here? I see, hard work is there, but I think that it's worth the journey. Just remember to have patience. But what's the development? The Ace of Pentacles. It's going to bring you more opportunities, more finance, better finance, maybe a new career. You're going to manifest stuff. So by this new rebirth, this insight you've had coming out of this, is just going to be more and more opportunities. I think that's a good energy to come out of, all this full moon, eclipse, planetary alignment, with all the other things that have been going on. I think this is a great read. I think you've completed a cycle. You're starting anew. And let's see what an oracle says to add to this great reading we have here. The 8's about progress, priorities, moving forward. So I think you need to keep just going towards it patiently. You've already seen it in your mind's eye, is what I'm hearing. All right, angels and guides, we have the Whispers of Healing. What advice would you like to give us tonight about this rebirth and this new cycle? reliable. You can rely on your intuitions. You can rely on your hard work for good outcomes. Let's see what else it has to say. Reawaken. You are going to feel just alive in this new cycle. It's going to be energetic. There's a lot of energy in the tarot. Let's see. So reliable. One of your biggest challenges may be relying on yourself. It's easier for you to be dependable for someone else. When you offer to help someone move, clean up, or with some sort of project, you make a commitment to them, and you make sure you follow through. Yet, when it comes to making a promise to yourself, you're not steadfast. Being accountable to yourself is the first step in really shifting your relationship with you. So I think in this new cycle, this new rebirth, you need to rely on yourself and commit to yourself. Commit to that rebirth, that insight, those opportunities that come. And if you follow on this path, it's just going to create more finances, more opportunities, maybe even a new career. You're going to be able to manifest. Begin a new practice of self-reliance. Keep your commitments to yourself. Whether it's, with a calendar, stick to it. Follow through. Reawaken. You've suppressed a part of yourself. This card is granting you the opportunity to heal self-judgment and embrace any hidden aspects of your nature. Your relationship with yourself was started in infancy, and you have self-developed the foundation adjusted based on experience. Be aware of your inner child. Be willing to consciously communicate with yourself. Listen to how your inner child, your inner voice talks to you. Take responsibility for your happiness, your heart's desire. You see the ray of sun coming in. You can see it on the highlight of the stone and the leaves in her face. You're reawakening. By taking care of yourself, meeting your own goals and desires, putting yourself first, you're going to reawaken yourself and your spirit. So on this rebirth, you need to take care of yourself. You need to treat yourself good. You need to commit to yourself as much as you commit to everything else in life. It's time. This cycle is about you. This new cycle that this card is saying that you're in, this rebirth, these opportunities, you need to take care of you and your commitments to yourself. Don't put yourself ahead of anyone else. Well, this is a really good reading. I may do a inner child reading to help you, and I may tag that with it in the comments below. Maybe you want to work on, if you feel you need to work on inner child, and what that is, and the habits and the voice you hear from your inner child that started in infancy and was either developed or burdened in childhood. So I may do a reading on that for you. Look for that coming up. But this is a good reading. This is a good cycle. I mean, new opportunities, new growth, potential, inspiration. I mean, you've ended a cycle, and with the Judgment, it's rebirth again, development. There's development and rebirth over and over. Opportunities, but they're saying, take care of you. You're committed to, you need to commit to you as much as you commit to everyone else. Work on healing any pains from inner childhood when they come up and give you self-doubt. I mean, there is hard work in the Ten of Wands, but it's also responsibility to yourself and completion of this cycle. You need to come through and working on your childhood voice, your childhood pains and habits, is what I also feel. But I think with the High Priestess, you have to be patient. But this cycle is going to be a good cycle for you. As long as you are taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. Doesn't mean you don't help people. But you got to put yourself first this cycle. Well, this was a great read. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You guys have a great, great night.